Hello guys, it's Dan Danabia again. Welcome to my channel. I'll urge you if you're returning viewer, a previous subscriber, you just subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for whenever we drop content you could get to watch our amazing content and get value from it. So today we're talking about how to run super effective Facebook ads campaign. The super effective Facebook ads that you could use for your e-commerce store. The emphasis is on e-commerce store. If you're running an e-commerce business, you're trying to sell something online, you're already selling stuff online, and you need to run Facebook ads. And this tutorial would assume that at least you have created an ads manager and a business manager, and you know the basics, and you just want to know how to run effective Facebook ads that would convert for your business. So let's head right into it. For the purpose of this tutorial, purpose of this video, I had to use a new ads manager account with no previous ads history. So I don't want to bore you or waste your time. So let's head right into it. So the first line of action would be if you created a new ads manager, it would look something like this. Of course, without this campaign. So the first line of action would be to click on the create button. You see, there are various campaign objectives, the awareness, the traffic, the engagement, depending on what you want to do. For you to get more information on this, you could just hover your mouse arrow around each of the objective. You can see for the awareness, it's better to show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them, just remembrance. Then you see the traffic option. Send people to a destination such as your website, app, Instagram profile, or Facebook events with no guarantee of buying. Just sending them there. You see the engagement. Maybe your aim is popularity. You need more people to comment on your post. You could use the engagement option. You see the information here is get more messages, purchases through messaging, video news, post engagement, page likes, or event responses, leads, app promotion, and sales. So from experience and of course what's here, this one is meant for conversions, catalog sales, messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, you know, and calls. So majorly this is the best for conversions and sales. So you choose this ad objective and go ahead and click on the continue button. So you get to this point, you could actually choose the advantage shopping campaign, which Facebook algorithm will do bulk of the work for you if you choose that option. But we want to be in charge and control the way we set up our campaign. So we choose the manual sales campaign and go ahead with it. Boom. You can see the campaign have been created. So what you need to do now is to edit this to suit the kind of ad you're trying to run. Remember we said we want to run a sales campaign for our e-com store. So it's assumed you have created a store, an online store, a one page or a multi-page online store, where you have housed your product and your imaging and content. It's already set there. So at this point, you rename the campaign from this new sales campaign. Let's say you want to sell hay products. Let me just say hay products, and you say hey. This doesn't matter. You can name it anything relating to maybe the product you would love to sell. The buying type is good. You could leave it at auction. The campaign objective, of course, sales. You should be in sales. Advantage plus catalog ads. If this is on, you turn it off. turn it off. Then advantage campaign budget. I usually put this on, and this is where you set your your expected budget you want to use in running the ads. Note your Facebook may decide to spend a bit higher than this or less than this. You know, it's relative. And mind you, it's in dollars because I told you I just created this account, yeah, and I left it at dollars. So in dollars, your own would be in your own currency. So you put it at maybe 5,000 naira, of course. Okay. Put at, if you're in if you're in Nigeria, place it at 5,000 naira, 4,000 naira, 6,000 naira, 7, 10, even 20,000, depending on what your budget is. But since mine is in dollars, let me just leave it at $10. Okay. Leave it at $10. Okay. You go ahead. So you see, those are the important things on this page. You make sure your buying type is auction, campaign objective sells. Then you set your advantage and campaign budget, and you move ahead. After you're sure you've done all of that, you click on the next button. So at this page, you need to also rename your ad set level. As the same thing you named the campaign for AK. Okay, what are we doing? Are we running the ads on app, website and app, messaging apps, or for calls? Campaign objective. If you choose the calls, the Facebook would show these ads to persons that are likely to call you if they are ever interested. If you choose messaging apps and you go ahead and choose WhatsApp, Facebook will show the ads to people that would likely message you on WhatsApp, and Facebook will direct that traffic to WhatsApp. You know, not calls. It would Facebook will position the ads in a way that most people reaching out to you reach out on WhatsApp. And of course, if you choose the website, which for this tutorial I'll be covering the website aspect of it, Facebook will optimize your ads and make sure people would be in contact with your landing page, which is the website. So the performance goal, you should leave it at number of conversions. You could change it to, you have an option of changing it to maximum number of landing page views, or maximize number of link clicks, or maximize daily. The problem with these other options is not exactly what we need for ecom, kind of campaign. Because you could say maximize number of landing page views. If someone just views the page, there's no guarantee the person would take an action. And mind you, this maximum number of conversions is tied to the pixel. By this time, it's assumed this video doesn't cover creating a pixel. It's assumed you have created a pixel and linked it to your website, linked it from your website to Facebook. So at this point, Facebook is communicating with your website already. That means when you set this up, when someone takes an action on your website, it would be counting on Facebook. That's what this means. So, as I said, performance goal, you leave it at maximize number of conversions. Then, I said this ads manager, I just created it, so that's why you see there's no pixel here. So what you should do is go ahead and create a pixel and link it. I'll make another. I have another video on that already. So you create a pixel. It's already linked. So at this point, it would have shown you, an option to choose the pixel you want to choose, and you would choose it. And it would also show you an option to be able to also be able to choose the kind of conversion type, whether you are optimizing these ads for your purchase, whether you're optimizing it for registration completed registration, you're optimizing it for add to cart, you're optimizing it for all the other sales objectives, depending on what you want. Or you can also create custom conversions. That's covered in my other videos. So what you should do is create a pixel first before you even go ahead and watch this other video. Well, I've created a pixel, link it to your site so it could fire when you set it up. And how you would be able to create a pixel. Of course, you can go ahead and click it here and create it. I'm not going into that yet. Or you come to this point where you have all tools and you go to events manager. You go to events manager. Okay. So if you had created a pixel, it would show here. All your pixel you created would show at this overview aspect. And if you want to create a custom conversions, this is where you do it. You create custom conversions. Conversion means you don't want to use, the specified conversion types presented by Facebook. You could now create your own conversions and link it to a URL and go ahead and use that one. So this is where we were. You choose the website option, you create a pixel, you link it, still maximize number of conversions, of course. You create a pixel, you link it, you choose the conversion type. There is no option to choose a conversion type here, of course, because we've not created a pixel. You choose your start date that you want your ad to start. So on the 6th. And choose an end date if you wish to. But it's not compulsory you choose an end date. You could off or turn off your ad whenever you wish to. But of course, should allow your ad time enough to be able to convert or perform. Don't just rush and turn off your ad. Then the important aspect is the locations. If you're doing e-commerce, of course you cannot sell to everywhere at the same time. You cannot try to sell to everywhere at the same time. And most importantly, it's not just the website. Let me talk about this. It's not just the website option that works for e-commerce. If you don't have a website, you could also choose the messaging apps option. You could also choose the message. If you don't have a website, you could choose the messaging apps option, which would mean you would choose your Facebook page you want to work with. You choose your Facebook page you want to work with. Then you choose the app you want to run the Facebook ads on. If you want to do it to both Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, you can mark all three. If you don't want that, you want to do it only to Instagram, you want to run the ads to only Instagram, you uncheck WhatsApp and Messenger and leave it at only Instagram. And if you want it to run only on WhatsApp, you go ahead and uncheck this other two and leave it only at WhatsApp. Check this. You understand? So it depends on what you want per time. But as I said, I want to do the website. I want to assume that we are using the website for the purpose of this presentation. Okay? So you go ahead. The next line of action is these locations. If you're having an e-com store, you must have been in business for so long to be able to sell to the whole of Nigeria or whatever country you're in. But if you have gotten to that point, you could just go ahead and put the whole of Nigeria. But let's assume you have not. So you would edit this, delete the Nigeria option, You check out Nigeria and you target specific states where you have capacity to deliver. For example, if you live in or you have delivery agents in uh, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, you could just target the specific city, Uyo, right? Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Then you will see here that this targets 40 kilometers around a particular area in Uyo. You could increase it here by moving this up, you know, change it to 54, make it larger. So that's how to work around that. And also, you look at another city, for example, Lagos. So you have capacity to deliver in Lagos State, Nigeria. You can still do the same thing. Let's say Port Harcourt. Okay, or you can make it broader. Say River State, Nigeria. It's important to always make sure the estimated audience is at least reasonable, so that you could the ads could be shown to a lot of persons. It's a game of numbers, of course. The more people you can reach, the more your chances of selling out more. So let's say Abuja too. Abuja. Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria. This is not to say these are the states you should target when you're running ads. You target your target should be dependent on where you have capacity to deliver. That's because we are talking about sales of physical goods now. You must target states you can actually send your goods to, or you have delivery agents that would run the logistics for you over there. Okay, let's assume you've added all the states and locations you would love to work with. You move down here, the audience suggestion optional. So when you come to this aspect, you see this button, switch to original audience options. You click on it. You see they say use advantage plus audiences. That means Facebook will suggest target audience for you. But of course, we want to be in charge. So you go ahead and choose use original audience. Okay, click on use original audience. You have an option here to choose the audiences. You have an option to select your targeting, to do your targeting, which is also a very crucial aspect. So here you are adding interest. You know, we said we are running the ads for hair care products. Yes. So you look for words that are synonymous with hair care, at least. The audiences what they would like. So let's type hair and see. You can see hair products. Hair care is an interest. That makes one interest. And make sure as you're choosing this option, you make sure it is interest. You see, when I typed the hair, you see we have job titles, employers, and the rest. So make sure the one you are choosing is actually interest. So So if you have put the first one and you are running out of words to use have for targeting options, you could go to Google and go ahead and type big AK hair products. Okay, hair products brands in Nigeria. You see, they say petals conditioner, organic shampoos, Emily Millionaire, all those. Look it up. So we have seen petals conditioner. So that gives us an idea. You could type conditioner. You can see hair conditioner, interest, hair conditioner. You add it. That gave you an idea now. You saw petals, right? Let's check if we see anything on that. Okay, there's nothing there. We saw shampoo as well. Hair care. People that are interested in this will also be interested in other hair products. So when you have gotten a couple of interests from checking on Google and doing your research, you could go here and click on suggestions. uh When you click on the suggestion, you see they suggested that you could also choose an interest like hair care, that's personal care. Click on that. But you make sure it is interest you're choosing, not behaviors and not, you know. You click on suggestion again. They say long hair. Of course, people who want long hair would love hair to get hair products. So you go ahead and choose long hair. You go on foundation again. Beauty, social concepts. Make just to make sure it's interest. Bring it down. Beauty, social concepts, interest. So just like I have said, you go ahead and choose. You check suggestions. You add the interest that relates to the product you're trying to market. Okay, after you have done that, of course, this is just an example. You can go ahead and add a whole lot, as much as you can. So you say you see it's indicated here that your audience is defined. The estimated audience size is 4.5 million to 5 million persons, which is okay. Okay, if you have done that, you are done with this aspect. You are done with this aspect. But of course, you take your time and do a research on the interest targeting you would love to use. You'd use Google, you use the suggestions. Very, very important. Use the suggestions. Okay. After doing that, we now move to the ad copy. When you move to this ad copy aspect, the first thing you need to do is, of course, rename the ad name. We use Heike, right? Heike. So as I was saying, in this aspect, you should use, instead of an image, it's preferable to use a video of ad creative, because of course you want to show people the efficacy of your product. You want to show people how it works. You don't just want to write up stories or show pictures. You want to be this is an opportunity to be as convincing as possible. And of course, if a picture is placed side by side with a video, the same product, if a same product is being sold by two persons, one uses an image and the other uses a video that shows you how this product actually works, which would you likely buy? I bet you 90% of persons being in such scenario would choose to buy that use the video because people want to see how this thing is actually working. You say this product is this good, show them how it works, show them reviews, use a video. If it's a phone, show them the specs of the phone. If it is a product, if it is a skincare product, you show reviews, videos of people using the product and all of that. How it works. If it's a phone, you say it's waterproof, put it in water. Let's see. That is how you get, people to buy your products. So moving forward, you rename the ad name, the ad copy name at this aspect. You move down the Facebook page. If you are having a lot of Facebook pages on your portfolio, make sure you choose the one you intend to use in running the ads. You come here, ad setup. Do you want to create the ad or you want to use existing post? You can of course have the ad copy on your computer and go ahead and create it here. But I usually prefer to use existing post, which means you must have uploaded it on your Facebook page already. After doing the upload, you go ahead and locate the post and use it to run your ads. Multi-advertiser ads. So this will make the ad appear alongside other similar ads. So you have to remove this, untick it. For the ad sources, where did you upload this ad? It is showing ad sources. So you have to come here. Get this off. Hmm? Let me complete the video now. So another important aspect is, of course, we talked about website. You're using a website to run the ads. You put the website here. Let's say www dot whatever it is. Whatever the website is, you put it here. Of course, it's a made up URL. That's why it's coming up this way. When it comes to the ad creative, very important. You have a couple of videos. You choose the one you just uploaded of the product. This would be an ad of the product. You choose it, of course, and you see it pop up. If you are having difficulty being able to come up with an ad creative, because I said it's preferable to use video, I would advise you use Facebook Ads Library. You just come to web.facebook.com/ads library. You search on it. You come, yes, search Hey Products. Hey Products. you search hair products because we are running ads for a hair product in our example. So you go ahead and search hair products. It will show you the current running ads under this niche to show you all current running ads. So to further refine your search, you could go to filters. Go to filters. You check that this is from all advertisers in all languages. If you want it to be only English, you said in only English. To further refine it, it's only English. You want it to show you all ads running on Facebook. That's only English, all advertisers on all platforms. And you focus active ads. If you want inactive ads, you do it. If you want active and inactive ads, you could select it from here. But we want active ads. And then you go ahead and select. We want to, this is the end date. You want to select ads from that have been running actively from, let's say, this is in October, let's say 2 months ago, because for ads to be running for 2 months, that ads is most likely profitable, most likely to be a profitable ad, you know. So say 2024 May, let's just say from May. So we want to check the ads that have been running from May up until now actively. So apply 3 filters and see. So you could see these are active ads that have been running from that date you choose up until now. So the chance is this ads is profitable. So if you want to see more of the details, you just click on the ad. Click on the ad. You see, this ad is about hair. It's about hairs. Why is it about hair? Because the first word you put here was hair product. So all these ads they are displaying here are hair products, hair related ads. So you go look at the one that relates to the kind of product you're trying to market, and you could coin out. You don't have to reinvent the reel. You could use that as a guide and actually come up with your own kind of ad creative that works. I hope that helps. So moving forward, you choose. I said you choose an ad creative. You choose an ad creative. Yeah, it's loaded. Of course, it's just an example. This is not a physical product video, but it's just an example. So you could actually come here and change the post, change it to the one you just uploaded. I said you should upload it on your Facebook page first. And the primary text, of course, you must have written the primary text already in your Facebook post that you made. So you write it. And here at this point, call to action, you could change it to whatever you want it to be. This can be changed. Of course, if it's an e-commerce site that you are driving traffic to, it has to be order noun. It has to be order noun. So you use the order noun call to action. Not That's if you're using a website. If you're running the traffic to WhatsApp, you go ahead and choose this send message now. Send WhatsApp message rather, and it will drive the traffic to your WhatsApp instead. This would mean they would suggest people will suggest some pre-filled questions for your customers Maybe can I make a purchase? Can I see more products? Can you recommend something for me? So in case a message pops up and the person sends a message to your messenger, you could automatically there could be a automatic response. If you want that, you could set that in these aspects. You just click on this edit button. When someone says, "Can I make a purchase?" you go ahead and write what you want to respond there. You fill it. You do that for question 2 and the question 3, and you save it. Remember to save it, and that would also be preset. Run ads for your e-commerce platform. So after you have done all of that, you just go ahead and click on publish. You go ahead and click on the publish button, and the ads will go into review, and the ads will be reviewed. And if your ad creative and ad setup complies with Facebook policy, they would approve it, and the ads hopefully would convert. Of course, the ads will convert, and you get to make sales and smile to the bank. So that's what it is. So thank you. If you've watched up until this point and you have not subscribed, wonder what you're waiting for. Subscribe, and also remember to hit the notification bell. So whenever I update useful content like this, you could get to benefit. Thank you.